The body of the late Raila Odinga was finally taken to Parliament buildings to lie in state and for the last respects after Thursday's planned viewing was disrupted. His final journey in Nairobi began at Lee Funeral Home, proceeded to Parliament for official honours, and later moved to Nyayo Stadium for the state funeral where thousands of Kenyans gathered to pay their last respects. Citizen TV's Ben Kirui reports on the late Raila Odinga's procession.
At exactly 6:28 a.m., the gun carriage bearing the body of the late Raila Odinga left the Lee Funeral Home, making its way through Valley Road, Kenyatta Avenue, and Uhuru Highway before arriving at the Parliament buildings. A dignified viewing chamber had been prepared inside Parliament to allow leaders and dignitaries to pay their last respects to the former Prime Minister, as the nation continued to mourn one of the most influential and iconic figures in Kenya's political history. The public viewing was originally scheduled for Thursday, but the burial committee chaired by Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki and Raila's elder brother Raila Odinga was forced to adjust the plans due to the overwhelming turnout of mourners from across the country. The ceremony was temporarily moved to Kasarani International Stadium to accommodate the massive crowds. After prayers led by bishops from the Anglican Church, the viewing resumed. Leaders led by President William Ruto and parliamentarians catching the last glimpse of the man many regarded as a symbol of resilience and democracy. The procession later made its way to Nyayo National Stadium for the state funeral, which was attended by leaders across the political divide, foreign dignitaries, and thousands of Kenyans.
Uwanja wa kimataifa ama ukipenda uwanja wa kitaifa wa Nyayo. The
emotional ceremony featured heartfelt tributes, prayers, messages of condolence, military honors, cultural rites, and speeches celebrating Raila's legacy. Hundreds of mourners were then given a second chance to view the body and bid their final farewell. The day concluded with a moving military salute, as security officers, including members of the armed forces, paid their last respects. The national flag was then draped over the casket before the body was transported back to Lee Funeral Home, marking the close of a historic day of state funeral for the former Prime Minister. This marks the end of the Nairobi leg of the final journey of Baba Raila Odinga, where thousands gathered to bid him farewell. The funeral procession now moves to Kisumu, where residents of the lakeside city will pay their last respects on Saturday before the final journey and burial in Bondo on Sunday. Ben Kirui, Citizen TV, Nairobi.